Alright, here we go with another live stream.
Welcome back, Commander.
Holy smokes. Let's bring that down a notch. Yo, welcome back, as she says. Welcome to Nova Empire. Bringing you here an all-new live stream for an relatively new game to my channel. I've been playing it actually for quite a while, and by popular demand, I want to go ahead and get you guys some information on this. Zurank, cool. Thanks for coming back around and joining up with me here. Sorry if that just totally blew up on you with that audio. Totally forgot I had the volume turned up because I play DOT silently. Now, what I'm going to bring you here is some information on Nova Empire. Zerat, yo, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. So, let me give you a rundown of Nova Empire. What I'm going to do is basically keep this to roughly maybe 30 minutes or so, and just give you an overview of what Nova Empire here has to offer and what's going on. Now, in here, just going to kind of run you through the screen, and let's start top left corner. What you've got is your profile. So here, I am Jaeger, of course, as usual, part of the OBS, or Obsidian Alliance. This is pretty much where I'm at, what I've been doing in the game here. Tapping on your profile just gives you a rundown of what you've got happening here, what this kind of breaks down. Total time played as far as actual game time. I've spent 3 days and 9 hours in the game, which is not all that much, I guess, compared to others. Here's overall production of everything we've got going on. My victories as well as my defeats. So it kind of tracks a little bit of everything that you've ever done in the game. Soldier, the hunt's back on. Now, Soldier, let me ask you, did this, and Azran, did this come back on? I was trying to give enough time for the last stream to totally and officially end. This one didn't pick up off of my previous DOT stream. Hopefully this isn't DOT Part 2. No, this is not. Ron Gamer, I'm hoping this actually is coming up as an all-new and separate stream for you all. Nova Empire, an Elite Galaxy live stream for this game here. But hey, thanks for dropping by the stream. Even if this isn't DOT, maybe we'll see if we get you interested. Now, let's keep talking about everything you see on screen. Over to the left here, you see all of your production, your energy, your minerals, your crystals, your alloy, and how many scans you have available. So I'm maxed out on my energy, I'm maxed out on my minerals, but I still have crystals and alloy that I'm capable of producing, and I've got scans that I can use. Is this the 1.27 update? No, this is a totally different game than DOT. This is Nova Empire. Now, what we also have down here is our chat. Comes as a separate stream, but the same name. Interesting, because I updated the name and everything like that. I'll have to make sure I go back and actually change that. I know why I didn't fix it. I didn't change it over on Mob Crush, but I changed it on YouTube. I'll have to make sure I take a look at that. But you've got your chat, your global, your alliance, different notices of things going on in the Alliance, as well as the Legion, which I'm not in right now. Alright, so that's a rundown of it. Yeah, totally. I'm really sorry, guys, if this here actually, the name throws you off. I forgot to change it in my app, but I will go back and fix that for anyone that comes in later. But along with that, we also have our rewards. Now, this is something really cool. And for anyone who does play DOT with me, which is pretty much everybody on my channel, when people purchase things, in the game, your alliance actually gets a purchase reward. So someone in my alliance made a purchase, so I get a free gift. Sweet. Let's collect that. You actually can see on my channel a while back a video of me opening 100+ crates. All 100 of those crates came from alliance gifts. So that's something to, I actually really think is kind of a cool thing. Kind of going through this again, just quick screen breakdown. We've got your AI here, who's going to give you a rundown of different things that are going on that you need to keep in mind. Below there, you also have any upgrades that you're working on, these individual missions, these basically large milestones that you're trying to aim and hit, that you can get some good chunks of resources as well. The major resources in this are going to be energy and minerals. If you're anyone who plays DOT, energy and minerals are very relatable to like gold and your food. You need different ones for different jobs, sometimes a combination of each to complete a different task. You also have your daily milestones, your daily tasks. These here help you earn in-game currency like gems, but they call it GEC, right? So this GEC, you just go through completing a couple of these different tasks as you go through it. And a lot of this relates back to just basic daily play. You also
Supplies
get rewards
available
every so often, right? So this is day 2 login, 7 days this repeats. And then also I forget what the timer is.
completed.
There you go, 32 minutes. I think it's like every 45 minutes or 40 minutes or something like that. You get to go through and work on it. Now, of course, in the center, the big piece. This is my station. And I'm currently working on my way to get to level 6. So you started out as a nice wee little one. Let's see if we can get down in there. Tap on our station. You started here at level 1 when you start the game. Then you get 4 building slots on there. As you actually get to build up, as you level up, then you can add on a second ring. Now your goal is you actually
Construction
level up
box
some of these individual
initialized.
smaller buildings just by tapping on them and hitting upgrade. In-game sound is too high. You know what? Let me go ahead and adjust that then. If I actually need to figure out how to adjust that. Let's take a look at some settings here. Let's see. Hopefully that actually helps out, Azura. Sorry about that. Do a little adjustment there. So we'll see how that does. So we've got these various levels going back to the station. Various levels that help you build up. So we got a couple level 3, level 4, level 5. You actually can build up to level 5 pretty quick. And all in all, you've got max at 6 levels to your station. Now, level 6 is what I'm currently building now. If I actually back out of here, give you guys a little look at that. So I'm currently building level 6. It is a 190-day construction to get to level 6. So some of your construction, like if I come in here, let's see if I've got any construction to do. When you're building, so Zerat, you asked the question, how do you upgrade your alliance, right? You go right up here in your building and you keep building the next upgrade. Now, because I've got the space station going 190 days in, but I've got 66 left, I could go in and go back to my building and I can choose any one of these upgrades to complete on any one of these previous levels. The blinking arrows represent that I need to do that upgrade. So let me see what we got here. Prison, large shipyard, trading post. Let's see what a shipyard's going to cost me. So if I hit upgrade, it's going to cost 2.11 million energy, 2.63 million minerals, 52,000 crystals, and it's going to take 31 days. Now, I've knocked out a lot of my smaller upgrades. Some of your small upgrades when you get started are 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, whatever it might be. But as you level up, these upgrades take longer. This one, 20 days to upgrade this shipyard. So I like to try to sometimes find my lowest ones and knock those out. 3 days here. Yeah, let's work this up. This is a 3-day. So we're just going to start that one. Now, what's also cool about this game is you can come in here and you can hit the help button after you start a building, and you can actually get help from your alliance members to shave time off of that upgrade. Now, I know this is a different game, but I'm going to relate it back to the most popular game that I play, DOT, Dawn of Titans. Man, if they introduced that alliance help with an upgrade to be able to speed things along, or even a builder relic that can help speed things along, that would be awesome. So here at the bottom of my screen, I see that 6 people have requested help. So if I hit help, boom, I just helped shave time off of fellow alliance members' upgrades. Not only their upgrades, but maybe their research. Research helps me upgrade what things can do, how fast I can build, how fast I can do other research, whatever it might be. Now, upgrade building construction speed, 57,000 alloy. That's a lot for me, right? 83,000. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to go for workship limit. Man, I really want one increased number of workshops, 9 days. Can I see 518,000? I can't get that extra workshop yet, but let's go. Let's increase building construction. So, Zerat, if you want to join up the alliance, what can we do? Let's jump up to the right-hand side. What you need to do, actually, before we go there, what you need to do is make sure you're in the proper server. So if you go to the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you're going to see a system. Now this system brings you out to, this would, if we're related to DOT, for those that are watching that play DOT with me, the system would be like going to your individual, like, server, like where, you know, different castles might be. But then we've got a second layer to that, that this is our system, one space system, right? The sun, the planets, all that kind of stuff. Now, just to kind of let you know, like, there's loads that I can go into here. Here's a pirate, right? This is a AI controlled that I can attack and get resources from. There's planets that I can actually scan. So I can send a fleet of mine, basically one of my armies, to go scan it. There's resources that are just 4.8 million minerals that I could just send ships out there to collect. Alright, let's collect some more stuff. There's so much stuff in here that we could do that I can't explain it all in 30 minutes. So once you're in here, then you also want to jump to the galaxy. Now the galaxy takes you to the even bigger view. This galaxy view, this is the elite galaxy, which is what, again, this, you know, stream is, hey, Hector, help me out. Thank you very much, Hector. So take a look at this. Here is OBS, Obsidian, right, which is, we actually use OB5. So this is our space. That's our territory. And this is a very territorial game. So we have two different galaxies, a south one and a north one. And in the Elite Galaxy, they have now merged to create one massive galaxy. Now, this galaxy that we're in is actually called Gungnir, right? Like Odin and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was well timed. Ooh, let me get some help. There we go. Now, with this, once you come out to your galaxy view, Zerat, this is especially for you. If you go to the left-hand side, you're going to see this little other space icon, little blue one. All right? And if you tap on that, this is going to take you to the entire, what's bigger than, there's system, there's the galaxy. All right, so if you're looking at this here, what you need to do if you want to make sure Zerat to actually jump on over is you need to go to this universe view and actually join the Gungnir system. And if that allows you to get in there, once you enter the Gungnir system, all right, which should be, if you swipe through this list, go all the way to the top 3, because you might be in one of these lower servers, which they're slowly starting to clear out and delete. You need to come up here to these 3 new ones, the Eye of Odin, Mjolnir, and Gungnir. So if you enter into Gungnir, that's where we're going to be at. You should be able to jump as long as you haven't hit level 5 yet. The moment you hit level 5, you're not going to be able to actually join the system. You might have to get one of the free system jump tags that kind of come along. Once you're in here, then you should be able to actually go to your More button and actually be able to go to, let's see where you're at. Oh, but you should be able to do your search. Gungnir 102, yep, bud, that's us. So you want to get in there. And once you get in there, then you're going to go ahead and search for the OBS Alliance. Again, I'll pull it up. Let me go back over here where I was at. We'll go to rankings. And let's just go to Alliance Development so I can actually show you our... Well, I could have just gone to our Alliance, but here we are, OB5 Obsidian. Send a message out to us, leaders here, if I pull up our Alliance as well. Our leader here, Locke, yeah, he helps kind of run the ship and everything like that, keep things in check. We do use Line primarily for our communication, so you can always jump in there and do anything you need to. Let's take a look at our members, how we're doing. All right, got a really good team. I mean, lots of active people that all play quite often. So, you know, lots of options. If you need to, definitely apply for it. I'll let Locke know that you want to jump into it. Just make sure that you do jump to that Alliance. But once you're in here and you're spending time in your system, you know, it's really all about basically go through and, you know, scanning planets, you know, just tapping the planets, doing your scans, getting in there, attacking pirates as often as you can. Not right now. But now, to be honest, so it's been a minute since I actually had to search for an Alliance because I've always been in one. But if you don't have an actual Alliance button like I do up above, I think you might have a button to like search for an Alliance or join one. Scroll through, let's see if I can actually find it on here. Ranking, account management, help and support, settings, story, promo code, blacklist, bookmark, Facebook giveaways. Yep, none of that. So PvP, Azuric, there is, and there actually is pretty much kind of live PvP. So just looking at this, it's not as extremely strategic as like control each unit. So I'll show you a little example. I'll take on a pirate. So each one of these blue ships that you see is a fellow Alliance member, but if I go back out to the galaxy and take a look at this, if I wander into any one of the other territories of alliances around us, so every one of these other alliance colors, these blocks, this is someone else's territory. And if I wander into it, I very easily could end up in a player versus player battle. So let's use this as an example. It shows that there's a yellow one in there, but let's say if I come on in here to Lattice, right, and if I just look in here, I can send my ships into here to actually attack the other space stations of another player. So I can, boom, right there, hit attack, and this has happened in live. So if that player is logged in, they're going to see themselves getting attacked, and your station will automatically defend itself, but you also can choose to attack someone. So let me show you a little bit of what that looks like. Go back to my guy, and I'll just attack a pirate so you can see what the attack method looks like. When I attack a player, it's really no different. The only difference is it's live. So as I'm being attacked, they can shoot. They can attack right back. Group attack, and I'm going to choose a couple. I could choose 2 of my fleets. I could choose 3 of my fleets. I'm going to throw my tank in there. So what's going to happen is, right, I now sent my fleets out to attack them. So here they all go, taking off from my space station. All right, there's some free-floating minerals. I mean, honestly, this is another thing. This is kind of what caught me about Nova Empire. Is like this artwork is pretty legit. I mean, the systems, you've got full 360 span. And this is not even the half of it. There are some cool systems out there. There's the Kraken event, which is really incredible. But if let's just say this pirate was another player, as you can see, you notice these lines going back and forth from ships showing you what's happened. Now it's a pretty quiet time, but when I was playing this morning, there were probably a dozen blue lines moving across the map from everybody that was out here watching. So Zerat, I'll see if I can accept you. I don't think I've got the rank at the moment. See if you can message. You actually have to go to our alliance and try to apply at our alliance. Let's see if I got your inbox, though. Alright, I got you here. Well, let's see. Amber Alert. What do we got? Watch our borders. Potential threat over the next few days. Shields and jump ready. Defend every outpost in HQ. War is coming. Aw, snap. There's intel that IBL are planning to attack because they want our space. Likely time is tomorrow. They will probably run through our space, destroying every unshielded station. And then declare war before targeting our outpost or HQ. They clearly don't know who they are up against. Yeah, just in case they try it, please jump to defend the RNX system portal. Have your shields up and be ready to kill whatever comes through. Whoa, whoa, don't take any ill stations in our space either. We have guests. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, why did I close that? So, oh, let's go back to this pirate. Hold on, Zard, I'll get back to your message. So here's the live battle, right? This is what you actually get to see. Now, if this was a live player, like, I could tap on my tank and I could cause them to retreat. I can move them to different spaces, but, like, that's a space battle right there. Boom, I blew it up. I let the fleets do their thing. Now, what happens is you can't apply. All right, I'll look into it. I'll see what's going on, Zard, and I'll see if we can figure out what's happening. I'll work with Locke and see if we can get you through there. But when it comes to the fleets, do I have to leave the safe zone? You typically don't leave the safe zone until you get in there. I don't think we've got any. I don't know if we've got any minimums on there, but requires approval. So, yeah. All right, so here you guys are on. I just noticed our minimum development is 1 million, but I'm going to talk to Locke. We'll see if we can go ahead and I'll talk to Locke and I'll let him know. So, Zerat, are you online? If you're online, shoot me a message too, and I'll make sure that we get you in the group. But let me show you. I'm going to take you to my dock where I can show you the fleets. So when you're in the fleets here, you actually get to control, well, none of them are docked, but you get to control the different ships that you want to build in here. You know, there's a lot of strategy that goes into this, from, you know, when you're in here, choosing which ships you're going to build, you know, from the smallest ones, you know, through other different ships. Not only once you have that ship. I already sent a PM. Game fan. Okay, cool, dude. I'm going to get you hooked up with Locke. We'll get this figured out. Especially, I mean, if you're getting into the game, we want you in because we want active members. But, I mean, even down to these ships, you get to come in here and actually edit. Like, you get to choose the weapon build out. You get to choose the defensive build out on your ship so you can customize it to be exactly what you want it to be. Then you get to choose in your fleets how many of these ships actually can go into your fleets. You got to keep your production. I actually need to get some construction started. I just repped some up. But then you go to your fleets. Let's go ahead and recall these three guys. So here they come on back home, right? I mean, there's just so many little intricate things that go into this game. It's incredibly fun. It actually really sucks a lot of time out of you to kind of get into it. But I mean, look at all these space stations that, I mean, systems that are around here. Every single one of these white dots is a system on the map that I could go into, send my ships into, scout into. IBL. There's only one of you over there, but you might be coming through. Chances are you're going to try to funnel through Ferdinand. Arnux is a possibility, because that's where you got an outpost. 58 of your members there. Bro. Bro, you might be cooking, getting ready for something. Where you going? Where are you sending that dude? Alright. But then you got your space station, man. So, I mean, there's a lot that goes into this game. There's a lot of different things that happen. I mean, the graphics, again, they're pretty killer. Let's see, we got 2 missions done on a daily. Collected my free supply. Scanned a planet. Sweet. So as that ranks up, you can see my top points, you know, free extra crates as you complete your milestones. You got to also collect your admirals. So if you go to, let's see, I got my Naval Academy here on level 3. No good admirals today. But I got one epic. I got a couple of legendaries in here that I've been leveling up. The purple ones, that's pretty much what I'm down to. You know, so each one comes with a different skill build. Like Kira is pretty much like the one that everybody gets. You know, they offer different types of skills to help out. Leadership gives you more cooldowns on jumps. I'll go into that. As far as events go, Azuric, there's this big one called the Kraken. That's the biggest one. And what happens with the Kraken? Can't remember if I've got a Kraken video, but periodically, every couple weeks, this little guy over here to the left, the Kraken, right? This one here opens up, and then you fight out in there. You're duking out to try to take control of different unique portals, and that gives you the ability to build specific ships. Those ships give you things. Let's see if my fleets are in here yet. Here we go. Blitz has one in it. To build unique ships. The Tormentor Destroyer is one. I mean, come on. These ships look pretty cool. And then you've got the Rupture is another one. So you can build these guys only when you win parts of the Kraken. So it's basically an all-out fight to take control of it. Currently, right now, we've got 2 events going on. This Anping Artifacts. This is basically do different tasks. All right, get power here. Complete these different tasks, and you get the ability to do free resource collection. Then the Pirate Invasion. So this one, we're preparing for it now for the next 11 hours. Once this happens, these pirates basically just pop up along the galaxy. You try to defeat them and take over their space, and then you get some extra boosts out of it. So, again, as far as events go, there's a series of different things that just happen throughout the game. The Kraken would be your biggest event. It's, again, if you're a DOT player, the Kraken would be the equivalent of Throne Wars, basically duking out to come out on top, and that gives you something unique. This something unique is actually a specific ships that you get to build. Other than that, there's just a bunch of small events to kind of participate in that either help boost you, help boost the alliance, things like that. But I mean, there's just such a whole nother level to this. You know, it's crazy the amount of try to call dibs first, stick your flag in the ground somewhere, and say this is what it is. You know, and then once you're in here, there's just different systems to jump around through. Let's check out this elite guy. 977. See, I'm pretty small out here in this server. I'm not a big guy. You know, so for me, I got an uphill fight for survival. But, you know, every so often you get to earn yourself some crates, right? So let's see, gotta go to my crates. I got a couple of them. You know, if I open these guys up, inside these crates are just different rewards. So this would almost be like battle drops from almost any other game. When I first started DOT, I thought it was complicated, but this game seems even more complicated. I'm not gonna lie, this game there's all another level to it. But once you spend some time playing it, it starts to really get into it. You start to remember little things. But this game, honestly, it does have, between that, resources that you earn. You know, your GEC, which is like your gems, your money. But yeah, I mean, it's on another level. You know, there's all different things that go on inside here. Fragments where you collect, you know, things to improve your current ships. You know, from weapons to defenses to the actual design of them. You know, getting more powerful versions of certain ships. I've got some extra pieces. I'm going to disintegrate these because I already have those, so I don't need them. But I mean, this would be like having, you know, like if I go back to my dock, I'm moving fast because I'm trying to get in a bunch of information in a short time span here. But, you know, if I go back to my dock and I take a look at these ships, let's use like this one here. No, I don't want to go here. I actually want to go to my building here. That when I edit these guys, there are different versions of these, from just the basic upgrading your ship. Same thing, my destroyer. I started out as just the Tiger. Nice, simple, going up to the line. It's upgraded. I like how the design changes. There's little things like that where you're upgrading your fleets constantly. And there's just, so much from what your alliance gains, the boosts that you get, the fleets that you have, the admirals that you choose. It's really intricate, but that's what I love about the game is, like, I still haven't figured it out. I have fun playing it. There's so much to do, but again, just the artwork. Yet again, I'm drawn to artwork for a game. It's got to look cool to keep me hooked, and in today's world of 4K, HD kind of stuff, little things like let's look at some of these other. I'll just show you some of these other systems. Because every system you go to, the sun is different. So this one's got this like almost supernova type of one, right? Let's take a look at another one. Let's see, do we have, oh, here we go. This one looks kind of cool. I don't know what the inside of it looks, but every system, that's another supernova type one. All right, let's just jump over. Now we got an orange sun, right? So it changes the scenery, a little bit of a different glow. Let's go to another system. That one's got an orange sun too. Which direction can we head from here? We got a yellow sun here. So look at that's kind of cool. How, like, you actually could see like those rays jumping around the sun. Right? I think that's pretty cool. Definitely some good artwork went into this game as well. Now, how many players do I think play this game? I don't know. It's a good guess, but let's just look. Taking a look at our Elite Galaxy alone. I know they've ran into the same thing, that there's a couple of, dead servers and things like that out there that, could play just about any game. But how about we do this? Let's take a look at this server alone. What do I want here? Rankings, there we go. So Alliance development on our server alone, we have 69 teams. Some of them 1 to 2 players, 5s, 4s, 10s, 10, 17, 29, 25, 48. We got 67. Upper top team has 84 members on it. So, figure that there's at least 3 servers that are this size. So there's a couple thousand that play this as well. Don't know how huge it is, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a damn fun game. So you get into it. You could check out Obsidian here. Zerat, I'm gonna message our leader, just kind of let you know a little bit, see what he could do for getting you in, because it seems like you definitely want to play this game. Azura, same thing. If you're looking to kind of play it. Tag, you said this game looks kind of complicated, but I think it's a fun kind of complicated. If you're up for playing that type of game, let us know. Get in on it. If you got line, I'll get you in on the convo with them too, and hopefully we can get you to grow with our alliance too. It definitely takes some. It takes play though. You got to be active, because at any point in time, a war, and I'm not talking like player versus player. I'm talking like you go full out. All right, we're at peace right now, but at any time, someone can declare war on us and just roll in here and take out. And I'm talking, when they take you out, you lose your ships. You lose your station, gets set on fire. They can literally burn you to the ground in this game. But that's kind of the excitement behind it. It's like, it truly is a battle war game. So it's a fun one. But guys, I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to keep it sweet. This is my quick live stream for Nova Empire, because it was a little unplanned, so I really didn't know what to come in and talk about. But this is what you got. There's a lot of different things happening. Once you go to your space station, there's a lot of different things you got to do when you manage that as well too. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this last daily reward here. The day starts at 8 p.m. my time, Eastern time. So I got 24 hours from there. So, you know, I'll pick up on some more of my daily tasks tomorrow. But I've been playing this game for free, and I'm, you know, a decent way into it. I'm not a big player, but I'm able to kind of keep up to a degree. So there we go, one more free. So it's, you know, I definitely know that if I want to be an exceptional player in this game, it definitely costs. You got to pay to grow quicker. A lot of people have done it, but this is the perfect word right is there. This is my briefing on Nova Empire. If you're interested in playing the game, you know, ask some more questions in the comments below. I'll give you a little bit more information. Join up with Obsidian in game on the Gunyer server 102. It's an elite galaxy, so you gotta be ready to hustle with us. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Thanks for tuning into the stream. If you're watching it afterwards, let me know what you think. If you're looking for a new game to kind of check out, again, there's a number of DOT people who actually are in the Obsidian Alliance, so they know that relationship between DOT here, if you're a DOT viewer. If you're into Nova and you're also looking for another game, feel free to look me up in Dawn of Titans, and stay tuned for more content to come. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for me, so thanks for hanging out. I am GamingJAEGER, and I'm signing out.